What's up, you beautiful motherfuckers? It's time to get my shit together and not burn this channel to the ground like my drunk aunt did to my 5th uncle-in-law because she thought he stole her crack that was stashed inside of her asshole when the entire time she was too high to remember that it was in the other hole. Anyways, I'm gonna do what everyone loves to do and make a god-awful tier list that no one likes for extra clicks. Alright, here we go. As you can see from the title of this video, this tier list is for hand cannons. We're going to be starting with this dirty little controller crutch gun, the last word. Now, according to Bungie, the last word means yours until the last flame dies and all the words have been spoken. But I like to think of it more as controller player's last word being, this drink doesn't taste right, after poisoning the shit out of their entire Bud Light 6-packs, because I know for a fact this gun is only abused by these stupid fucking beer belly controller players. I mean, this gun is absolutely useless on mouse and keyboard. You'll be lasering someone with the greatest hipfire aim of all time, and you'd be lucky to hit a single shot. The perk on this gun is fanfire, which basically means spray and pray, and you'll probably kill somebody depending on which input device that you use. Now, considering most players on Destiny use controller, I'm gonna go ahead and put this stupid fucking piece of shit gun in the S tier as much as I don't want to. But if you're on mouse and keyboard, don't even bother. And if you crutch this gun on controller on PC, nobody likes you. Fuck you. Next, we're going to be looking at the Lumina. And this thing has more ass than Shakira. This shit stain is one of the most underwhelming perks of any hand cannon on this list. Not only is there another hand cannon that has close to the same perk as this one, the other hand cannon is 10 times better. This useless, dirty little perk is called Noble Rounds. So basically, when you kill somebody, you get to go find this jizz orb, pick it up, and then you have the perk. But wait, there's more. Blessing in the Jizz. Using the Jizz on any ally heals them and grants both you and them a weapon damage bonus for a short duration. Now, anyone who hasn't used this gun might be thinking, on paper, these perks aren't as terrible as I claim them to be. I will say, after playing with this gun for a little bit, I think it was actually a lot of fun to use, but in competitive playlists like Trials or the competitive playlist, it is absolutely useless. Obviously, this hand cannon is supposed to be some sort of like support player like Mercy or Lifeline, but if you're trying to do anything competitive with this hand cannon, you're not going to get anywhere. I will say this hand cannon is a lot of fun to use. Overall, I think this hand cannon is one of the worst on this list, and considering only 44% even have this gun, I'm going to put this in the D tier. The only reason it's not F tier is simply because this gun is just fun as fuck. Alright, the Ace of Spades. A literal scout rifle with rampage in the form of a hand cannon. I guess this hand cannon was named after Cade, and I guess he quoted it as well as folding was never an option, which is funny considering he got absolutely folded by Aldrin, and now we are best buddies with him.
How's your sister?
Goes to show how much we really loved Cade. This hand cannon is simply the best of all exotic hand cannons and pretty much close to the best in the game. With a range that could easily snipe, no offense to JFK, and a totally not broken exotic perk, Memento Mori, and on top of all of that, you get a radar while ADSing. I would say that is enough to back that claim up. With that being said, this is probably going to be the easiest S tier gun I've ever had to make. So let's go ahead and move on. Next up is a Crimson, an actual copy-paste gun from Destiny 1 called the Red Death. They just decided to make it a hand cannon for some fucking reason. Kills with this gun that you should definitely not put in the hands of your 4-year-old daughter. Regens your health when you get a kill. Headshot kills refill your magazine. This might come as a surprise pick for me, but I think this gun is actually pretty underrated. If this was a pulse rifle with pulse rifle range, I really do think this would probably be the most used gun in Destiny. But because it's a hand cannon with limited range, plus it's another controller crutch gun, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the B tier. Although I definitely think maybe later on it could definitely be an A tier. Alright, so we got Arias Vow. I don't know why Ariana Grande is making a vow to somebody, but for some reason she is. I mean, this hand cannon is pretty much useless and everything except for Vault of Glass oracles, or you're just a piece of shit using this with a bow in Crucible because you're just that bad at this game and you have no self-respect. I'm just not a fan of this gun at all. I don't think it's just tries too hard to be unique. Every time you shoot the gun, I'd rather hear Ariana Grande's voice. So it's pretty much an easy F tier. It's probably the most useless hand cannon in the game. Alright, so next we got the Sunshot, the last 150 hand cannon in the game. I mean, if this hand cannon wasn't a 150 hand cannon, it'd probably be one of the most average hand cannons in the game, and actually right now it kind of is. The only edge it has is 150 RPM. Impact is average, range is average, everything is just extremely average. The only thing the Sunshot has one up on is the reload speed. Magazine is 12, which is nice, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the A tier just because it's the only 150 left, and I think it's really fun to use. Plus, competitively, you kind of have the edge over other players. And yeah, if you disagree, fuck you and your mom. Alright boys, it's getting late. I'm trying to do this all in one take. I don't even know if this is going to get any views. So I'm going to go ahead and speed run through the rest of this. If this happens to have a lot of views, I apologize. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and speed run through this. Alright, so next up we got the Malfeasance. I don't even have this gun. Nobody that I know uses it. That has it uses it. So it's going to go ahead and go in the F tier. The Hawk Moon is going to go ahead and go in the C tier. This is not how any of my videos will end ever again. I don't know if this is going to get any views. So Thorn, I'm going to go ahead and put in the S tier. I'm actually going to downgrade the last word to the A tier just because it's very one input based. Sturm, I'm going to go ahead and put in the B tier. It's not very great anymore. 2 seasons ago, it'd probably be up in the S tier, but not anymore. Alright, you fucks, that's all I got for you today. Again, leave a like down below if you enjoyed. That'll let me know if you guys want more. Comment below, I guess, and shit. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.